Hey, what's going on? Hey, Adam, how's it going, buddy? So let me go ahead and flip on some filters here. Let me just, yeah, it looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Set that to the default. Nice, I'm on my mobile setup. Let me know how it's going. I tested out some audio ahead of time. I'm on my headphones. Unfortunately, I have a really nice microphone, but it doesn't actually work on my Windows PC. So we're there. So I'm on my Surface Book 2, but I'm on my mobile on-the-go setup over here in Germany currently. So I have my crazy MacBook setup currently, which is going into my Elgato, which is really nice and working totally, which is cool, which is what you see over here. So I have my Mac set up, and that's coming in. Hey, Bill, how's it going? I will say hello to Germany. I only have a few more hours here. I'm taking off for the UK very, very soon, in about 10 hours. Hey, Mibuso, how's it going? Good to see you on this late night stream. It looks like I'm peeking just a little bit, so let me go ahead and put that down just a little bit there so we're in the yellow. Lovely, yeah. Germany's going great. I was just at the, lift up a little bit here, the Xamarin Expert Day, which is pretty fantastical. Evening, Aiden, how's it going? Yeah, I was at the Xamarin Expert Day here in Cologne, which was pretty fantastical. A lot of amazing speakers from the community. It was great to see everybody that was out. I gave a little session as well on sort of the new hot stuff going on in Xamarin, which is super duper fun. And I just recorded a podcast with Frank, and I'm on talk 4 of 7. So, hey, Depeche, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it was great to see everyone. It was a great event. It was a great community event, and a lot of first-time conference goers, which is really cool. It was great to see Glenn, Gerald, Tobias, Luce was out, which was great. A lot of amazing community members, just too many to name. I really love this event. It was cool because I got to hang out all day, talk to people, chill. And it was really cool. It was super duper fun. And no, back in Manchester. Yeah. Can't say long. Well, small thank you for stopping by. I'm probably in the, we'll see how the internet goes. I'm on Hotel Hyatt internet, and it's going to go peaking up and down, but I've locked it in at a cool 21 BPS, or kilobytes per second, really. Hey, Immortal, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a chill night over here in Germany. My output 720p, low bit rate coming through, but I wanted to do a little stream, had a little questions that I wanted to explore myself. I went to 2100 baud. I went to DevReach, which is a conference by Progress over in Sofia, Bulgaria, and that was pretty awesome. I keynoted that and got a lot of good questions afterwards about some of the stuff that we're doing in Visual Studio and in Xamarin, and that was a really great experience. Got a lot of meet with a lot of people, which was fun, and then yeah, headed over to Belgium. Like I said, tomorrow I head off to the UK, so it should be quite fun, and then to the Netherlands, and then to Sweden, and then home finally before Ignite. So it'd be pretty crazy, but I got to show off a lot of new cool features, a lot of the cool stuff that we're doing, some stuff that I showed off at .NET Conf, which is super fun. And then I've been showing off a lot of like forms embedding. I've been showing off a lot of hot reload. And I saw on Twitter today, I got a lot of questions about SourceLink, and then, which is a cool piece of tech that I wanted to try out tonight, see if it works for me with the Xamarin Essentials. Hey, Swak Attack, how's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream, the late night Germany stream. And then I was in a session with, what's his name? Scott. I think it was Scott. I want to say somebody from Microsoft talking about ASP.NET Core 3 stuff. Hey, Jansky, how's it going? And he showed off the new HTTP-REPL, and I thought it was so cool. So I don't have a lot of time to stream tonight, just about an hour or so, and then I got to go to bed. I got to be up at 6, and it's about 10:30 tonight. So it's about 2 o'clock, almost my normal stream time. So I wanted to dial it in there.
While you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Alex, thank you so much. First sub on the remote stream, coming in 7 months straight, 2 months straight. That's your Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. You only get one a month, and you gave it to me. Also, as we were away, a lot of new followers. I'm Torn, Hyde 1202, Redived, Ugst 220, Alil, Larmoi, Surmop, Madam Hirsch. Wow, a lot of people following. Frog, Colo Head, Trebibi, Flav Creations, that's a cool name. The Sauce, and Green Pika, thank you for the follows coming in as well. Alex, yeah, thank you so much for the sub, I appreciate that. So anyways, I'm on my Mac. It's kind of cool, I never usually start up this way because I usually have my full setup. This is my Surface 2 camera, not quite as good. You can see the little flickers going on because there's a TV right here. It's a hotel room. What do you expect? And then I'm just coming through on my little headphone because my microphone doesn't work. So sorry about the audio quality. But yeah, this totally works. I'm pretty excited. Like everything's working here. I wanted to try out SourceLink because we put it in Xamarin Essentials a while ago, and I never tested it out. So SourceLink is a cool piece of tech. And SourceLink, what that allows you to do is it allows you to debug into the code on GitHub, which is cool. So when you download, I like how it has the NuGet package manager. But what it lets you do is it allows you to debug into a package. Oh, audio is great. That's great. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, quality seems good for the sitch I'm in. Yeah, it's holding up, which is good. So this thing is pretty dope. And if you run into an issue with a library and they have SourceLink enabled, it will download the source code on demand. So we've enabled this in Xamarin Forms. We've also enabled it in Xamarin Essentials. So what I wanted to do is just try out a blank app over here. And yes, I'm using dark mode. I'm on a Mac. I do have dark mode enabled. I know it's pretty rare, but it is a late night stream, so you can thank me later. Let's just go ahead and add a new blank app. We'll call it Source Link Test. Use .NET Standard, good to go. And this is only available, SourceLink is available on both Mac and PC, but SourceLink for Xamarin is only available on a Mac currently today. Yeah, Adam says applause for dark mode. We can go ahead and put some dark mode hype. There you go. In there. There you go. Boop. Let's see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and move it just a little bit bigger. What else do we got here? Cool. Looks good. All right. What do we got over here? Some NuGet updates. Let's take a look at this puppy here. We also have this new package manager too. We just updated this. And by we, I mean not me at all. The amazing Visual Studio for Mac team. Let's see here. Should be able to update that. It's not gonna let me do it. I filed this bug because it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do it, but let me see here. Updates. I should be able to do update all. No, this one it's gonna be a pooper. It's gonna not let me do it. Edit file. It's okay. Don't tell anyone. Shh. I think that will do it if I just force it. That'll do it. And if you do that on the Windows, it actually works just fine. For some reason on here, it doesn't let you do it. So let's see if this works. Check boxes. Does this work? Update all? Yeah. There we go. So how it works, Oh, couldn't update packages still. Come on. So I'm just going to update manually. What is it? Dude, so many versions of Xamarin Forms. I don't know why they're still all listed. That's crazy. Consolidate. All right, let's try this first. Let's do that. And then let's do manage NuGet packages. Do updates. Xamarin Forms. Update packages.
While you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Jim Walker, thank you so much for the subscription, coming in 4 months with the Twitch Prime. You only get once. One of those a month. I appreciate it. You gave it to me. You gave it to me. Good, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Again, coming back. You get some sweet, sweet emotes. House Willkommen in Deutschland. That is correct. I am here. I am in the Deutschland. I don't speak any Dutch, any German at all, or Dutch when I'll be in the Netherlands soon. So, very true. It's good though. I was a little bit disappointed. We did go out for dinner afterwards. I got some sausage, which was good. However, there was no pretzels at this establishment, and I don't want to throw shade necessarily on people, but I was very disappointed in the no pretzel situation. There's one thing that James needs in life, and it's a good pretzel. But I'm sure at the Cologne airport tomorrow there will be pretzels. So we will see if that happens, and I will report back next week when I'm back at home. Okay, so this should have finished. So let's say I come into my code, and let's add a button. And I'll say a button. And then I'll say text equals check internet. Okay. Add a clicked handler. Does that not work? Where's my clicked handler at? Let's do this then. Button internet. Internet button.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Aiden, thank you so much for the subscription. Tier 1, 8 months in a row. Almost at that 9-month status. I'm gonna actually try to make an icon for 9-month soon. So you'll get that in. They added that later. So you'll be getting that pretty soon if you keep going. Thank you so much for the subscription. Pure Tier 1 sub, Alex, Jim, Aiden, thank you so much. So let's see, button, internet, dot, clicked, plus equals, there we go. And I'm running, let's see, what version of this puppy am I doing? Thank you so much, KU, for it. So 831, so I think this is just the latest staple. That should be it. Thank you. Yes, I had to make some of those Shia LaBeouf GIFs. So if I do let's say var internet equals connectivity dot, and then let's bring in that puppy, Xamarin Essentials, and network access. And then I can say if internet, or then I can do like maybe like a display alert, and I'll say internet status, and then I'll do let's scroll this up a little bit here. I'll do internet dot toString, and okay. So the idea is that I add a breakpoint here, and then if I hit debug, this should build up my Android application. And then, hey PT Dave, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, the remote stream over here in Germany. Hope you're having a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. We're just checking out some new features of Visual Studio for Mac and Xamarin. So let's see if this puppy is going to build. Yeah, no. One build error. What did I do wrong? Oh, what did I do? Clean? Rebuild? Let's see what I did here. Hey, Ancient Coder, how's it going? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, late night streams. Let me make sure, did I do something wrong here? Let's see, clean. Let's see, rebuild? What is this? Oh, invalid Android support library. Skip verification. Oh, did I tools? Edit file? I did just manually update things, but let's see. Let's see. What did I do? Let's see. Rebuild? Let's go ahead and let me close this solution. Shouldn't have updated all the NuGets, but I think I wanted the new stuff. Let's see. Let's open that again. I'm in Germany. I'm on the tour. I'm on the Europe tour. I was just at DevReach in Bulgaria. Yeah, not too bad. Over here on the EST. I like that. Yep, I'm over on the German time. It's almost 11 p.m. over here. So I think I just needed to, I updated everything and just close and reopen just so I could redo all the build stuff. And it's a little bit funky stuff with the NuGets. Yes, good evening, Hassam. Thank you, there we go. Yeah, over in Germany, in Cologne, currently. Over in Cologne. First time in Cologne, which is good. Yeah, no, Europe's been super good. I do like the Europes. It's been going good so far. Everyone's good. Have I come to Milan? No, someone else was asking me about that today, which is good. And I haven't made my way out to Italy, but when I do, I will let you know. Dave asks, is there a good way of disabling a button when it's clicked until its code finished executing? I have a is busy, which is cool. You can also bind it to a command. And the command has a can execute method, and that will automatically enable it or disable it. So you can have a little function in there. So go look up command can execute. Just Google that, command can execute, and that will help out there, which is good. Yeah, or you can bind the enabled to an is busy or an is not busy. That's what I like to do. So it's enabled if it's not busy, the inverse, if you will. There you don't even need a value converter. So no need for a value converter. That's silly. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. So the idea of source link, for all intents and purposes, is that if I click on this button, the goal here is to check the internet, which I should have, right, just in general. And if I step over it, right here, the step over, we should see like everything is fine here, internet. Now if I do it again, let's say I want to debug the code, I should be able to step in. Did it not work? Okay. That didn't do anything. All right, let's see. Internet. Do I need to enable it somewhere? I didn't even look it up. Let's see. Preferences. And it's hot reload, which I have off apparently for some reason. Source analysis. Now we put it in Xamarin Essentials, but I never actually saw if it worked. I just assumed that it worked. Not sure. Let's look. Xamarin Visual Studio for Mac source link. Here we go. Let's see. So I have this version. Let's see, where was that source? Link. New features. Where was it added from in though? Oh, the debugger. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so debugger. Yes. One of Paradise. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So debugger. Ah, here we go. I don't know why it's off by default. Seems silly to me, but here we go. Step into external code. Ask, always, never. And this will download external code for you on demand. How cool is that? So I need to turn that on. Boom. And I wonder if I need to, I think I need to stop and start the debugger again. So let's try that, because I bet it goes into a special mode. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Tossing it out. So I check internet. That didn't do it, huh? How do you get hot restart? Oh, we haven't rolled out the beta yet, so there's not a current way to get it. So we have the private preview sign up. We have not started rolling it out yet. So let's see. That should work, I imagine. Go to definition. It has the code right here, but it doesn't necessarily have it there. Let's see. Let's rebuild. Let's see what the docs say here. It says, can this be added to my own custom lib? Yeah, absolutely. So source link is really easy to add to your application when you type that in. So what you do is you add a little bit of information into your project. So it, for all intensive purposes, you can add this little package reference, and it kind of walks you through how you build it on Azure DevOps or wherever your source code lives. So like in Xamarin Essentials, it's actually in a bunch of our templates by default. And if you ship it anywhere, I don't know about private NuGet feeds. You'd have to look. In general, I'm not sure how that works. I don't think it matters about where, if it's on NuGet or something else. I think it's just packaged into the NuGet. So as long as the code lives somewhere, even internally on like a Azure DevOps. So if I go into here, we should have it enabled right here. So there's like embedded, untracked, publish repository source, allow extensions to do this thing with the PDBs, and then there's this release step here. And this should work. So I hope it does. I thought we tested it. Let's see. Let me debug it again. Tools, preferences. Let's see. And I know that we said that the Xamarin Essentials stuff did it, or Xamarin Forms did it too. So that didn't do it either. That should do it, which is weird. Let's try iOS out. Let's see if that works. Set a startup. Let's do an iPhone 8. Let's give that a try. Let me look let's see what the docs say. Okay, that looks correct. That's good. Let's see. Check internet. That didn't work either. So I need to have a special, let's see. New features. Web editor, multi-targeting, .NET Core, hot reload. Let me see, var. Let me see, let me do like var units equals unit converters dot Celsius to this. Let me do like 50. Let's try that one out. Okay, let's try that out. See if this works. Yeah, it's I've used it on iOS before, or not on iOS, but on Windows before, and you can do it. I could try that too. That's a good point. Well, so this is definitely working. This says enum toString. I'm curious though. Let me try something here really quick. It doesn't seem to really seem to step into that. It did have enum toString is there, but I don't know why this isn't working, unless it doesn't work on statics, which seems weird. But we may not have done it correct in Xamarin Essentials. We had no way to test it before. That was the problem. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this, maybe it doesn't do it on, oh, interesting. So maybe it doesn't do it on, properties. It does it on methods. That makes sense. So this is cool. So this is interesting because it's not grabbing the right file, I don't think. So this says that this is making a call to external code. Oh, that's interesting. That's a bug. Would you like to get unit converters.shared? So let's get it and open it. Oh, this is in shared code, yes. So Celsius to Fahrenheit, cool. And then this will compile it. So it actually gives me the entire source code here, right? So I could actually debug it, and then I could continue on in this app. So let's try something a little bit more complex. Let's do, let's see, Xamarin dot essentials dot, yeah, like yeah. Oh, so I think maybe something like, let's do a share, right? And we'll do request async, and then let's do a async this pup, and let's do like a hello world request here. Let's see what happens there. So it doesn't do it on properties, which I think is interesting. That SourceLink, it'll do it on methods, but not necessarily properties. And a lot of our stuff is properties, so that makes some sense. And I don't know why it doesn't work on property. Hey Sim, how's it going? Simmorp. So if I do check internet, I got internet. I got my units, and then I should go in. Yeah, here we go. This is cool. So it'll say here, yeah, external code available, share.cs. This is also interesting. So get it. It downloads that file from the internet. Now, I am debugging into here, so I can see the source code. And then, can I debug into it? Oh, I can. Okay, so this goes into the share request, creates the share request for me. And then let me go and step into that. And then let's see if this goes into, okay, so that goes into request async. So you can actually see what the Xamarin Essentials code is doing. And then I can hit go again. Now this is cool. This is really cool. Because now I'm debugging the source code that I got from the internet. Safarum, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So now this is debugging into the iOS code. Boom. And now I can just step through this. So you could see, mostly, it's not compiled, right? It's just the source code that's there. Hey, Pybog, how's it going? And here is the actual test of it. And then this request is empty. So you can see this item is going to be added. Now you can add a breakpoint, I guess, here too. So you could break as I'm stepping through the source code of it in general. And now if I debug this, which is platform.getCurrentViewModel, does that work? Does work. That's amazing. So now I'm going to be going into platform.ios.tvOS.watchOS, hit get source code. I grab that file. And now this is funny because it doesn't know about compiler checks, right? It doesn't know necessarily. It knows I'm in here, but it doesn't know about these compiler flags. So because this is the actual source code. Here's all of our DLL imports, all a bunch of goodies. So I can just go ahead and go through this, and let's go back to here, hit debug, and I hit that breakpoint. That's really cool. I don't know how it's doing that, but that's something in the debugger is cool. Do I have a popover? I don't. Okay, so I present this activity controller, and bam. I have internet and I can share stuff. That's pretty cool. Copy it, do stuff in reminders. That's cool. That's cool. I like that you can actually test it in reminders. It didn't actually put it there though. I think that we need to probably test that. That's a good question. So that's pretty cool. Now I think also this means that you can do it on Xamarin Essentials. So let's say I wanted to do new label. Have any methods on it? Oh, clear value. There we go. So if I did, I can't just call it. Let's see. Methods. So we actually have like in here now all the filters. It's called unfocus. I don't know why, but I'm just going to call unfocus on it. I'm going to create a new label and then call a method on it. I wonder if I can add a breakpoint here. Now I assume that once I have the source code, if I debug into it again, I already have the source code downloaded, so that's kind of cool. And then do this, continue on, and then now I'm just debugging the source code that I already have. And then if I go in, I can debug in to Xamarin Forms, label.cs. That's cool. Bam, and there's label. Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool. So then, if I hit again, and I go into label.unfocus, this is coming into visual element, because it knows all about the code, right? So get that. And then bam, you can see if it's unfocused, which it's not, and then that's pretty cool. So that's gonna really help you like debug through your code as you go, and that's just a checkbox. And it works. It totally works. That's so cool. So when I went into debugger, and then I turned on step into external code. Probably take off this cap. That's pretty neato. That is pretty neato. I like it. Okay. Nice. Well, that's it. So you can go turn it on. It's really easy. I think I turned it on in, if you go to my GitHub page, let's see. I turned it on for a bunch of extensions too, so, or plugins. I don't know how I did it to all. Let me see. I have this template. Did I put it in here? I should put it in the plugin template. I have this template that you can kind of clone. Oh, I didn't put it in here. I should put it in this template. I'll do that. I'll do that. It's on my list of things to do. That'd be cool. That will also, hey, I'm Jay, how's it going? It'll also help you identify if a bug is in your code or the third-party code. That's correct. That's definitely what it's for, right? It's for you can figure out, like, is it where the null exception is happening? I think that's super duper useful. Like, where is this null exception happening? Is it my code, someone's code? Like, where is it in general? So it's super, super beneficial. But that should be, it's really easy to do. I think I put it on in a bunch, like all my apps. Like, where's the setting app at? If not, I need to, basically. And this one... Did I do it? See, update CS Proj, smiley face. Germany's great, as always. I was a little upset I didn't get any pretzels, so that's it. This is some fancy shenanigans. Your fancy shenanigans. PyPog. Yeah, I did it here too. I just kind of copied and pasted, right? So you just add this code here. This one right here. Let me put that in my... Hey IoT, how's it going? I'm doing good. Just over here in the Germany currently. Living life. Living life. Alright, so we're going to edit this puppy here and add that. Debug type. I think I need that. So this, the idea of this, out to test it, but the idea of this, this GitHub repo, this template, is that you can do, you can use this template, and then you could say my fancy feature, and the idea is that you clone it, right? I wish that you could sub items into it, but instead of forking it, you generate it off a template, so it's its own thing, so it's got no history or anything like that, and then you could just clone it and start building this. Pretty cool. I'm going to demo this at the Dutch mobile developers user group on Monday in the Netherlands, in Hilversum. Let's delete that though, I don't need that. All right, cool. The other thing I wanted to do is HTTP-REPL Visual Studio for Mac. That's not it. The HTTP-REPL, yes. Here it is. So this thing, I saw this demoed. It was pretty good. No pretzels. I know, I was very upset about it. There's no pretzels in my life. I fly back to the US from Frankfurt next week. Always get 2 for my backpack. Yeah, I mean, I fly out of Cologne tomorrow, so I'll get some pretzels for the road. So don't worry, I'm excited about it. Okay, so HTTP-REPL is cool. So what it does is it allows you to do a command line to a Swagger definition of some sort, and then or any HTTP hosted author. Swagger, you can do that too, and then you can do like a CD, and you can be like CD people get, and you can kind of debug your immediately through it. So I think I can do like, how do I get it? You just install. So you do a command line argument here. It's a global tool. So a global tool, these are like global tools, like NPM packages. You say .NET tool install G for global, and then you do Microsoft.NET HTTP-REPL, and you just grab the latest version. That work? Package ID. Oh, it's not a valid package. Oh, I need to put in an actual version number. Let's see. Is it yelling? Oh, maybe I need to not put in this. There we go. So doesn't need the quotes, I guess. I don't know. HTTP-REPL. How do I use it? So, okay, .NET REPL, and then the host. So I think what I can do is, I think I can spin up a new solution. Command line is in the page. There we go. So I think if I do a new app, I do a master detail app, and then I create an ASP.NET Core Web API backend. So let's see, HTTP-REPL test. Let's try this out. Hey James, how's it going? Good to see you. You having fun in Europe, or I don't know where you're at, nothing, but somewhere. Let's see. So this backend should have Swagger installed. That is our startup. Wait for the NuGet is, so let's read about it. So here you can say .NET HTTP-REPL, give it a source, and it's going to find stuff. Let me say dir, or it's going to give us commands. Okay. Oh. So I can do this. Tools. Let's configure Visual Studio for Mac. Okay. Tools. Add custom tool. Whoa. I've never done this. Add. Nothing else matters. 100 biddies. Thank you so much for the bits. Title .NET Rep HTTP-REPL. Command. OSA script. Okay. OSA script. Oh, interesting. Okay, so arguments. I think that the let's see what else we can do. So my assumption is that all right, this should work. Let's see. And proj directory. It'll show up under there. Ah, interesting. Okay. Let's see if this works. Tools, HTTP-REPL. Yeah, I think that in this command, I think that it has like incorrect. I'm imagining that this is not correct, and that the WordPress plugin messed this up. Let's see. They should fix that. They should put it in code blocks. That looks correct. I think it does another thing at the end. Right? Okay. .NET REPL. That work? Oh. Expected end. To do script HTTP-REPL. Is there feedback here? It says when you invoke the tool, a new terminal window should appear in the foreground. From here, you can set the base URL. All right, Syed. I don't believe you. Tell application terminal to activate. Tell application terminal to do script.NET HTTP-REPL. I wonder if it's supposed to be. Error. Expected end, but found 2. I don't actually know. That's like a action script, maybe? Huh. Could not found, but found 2. Cool, see ya, MJ. No worries. Automator. Yeah, I know Automator. I think that it's like, it's similar, but I think that it's whatever the command is here, tell. So it's like tell application. It is a OS action script, I think is what it is. Terminal to activate. And then I wonder if you just do this, right? What if you just get rid of, just do that. Tell it to activate, right? And then let's see if that works. It says it opened it. Tools, activate. And a close terminal. Oh, so that activated. Uh-oh. Internet is going down. Internet is going down. Internet's coming back up. All right. May I see your arguments again? Yeah, so... So this works. And then this one says this seems to be the problem. Because that activated. It should come to the foreground though. My internet's struggling. Let's see. I'll try it again, just paste it in there. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so I don't know what I did, but it definitely did bring it to the foreground that time. And my assumption is that then, okay, so command not found, because there's a bug in this script, which is it needs a space. I think that the hotel maybe... All right, well, it might be time for me to... I got it working. I don't know what I did, but it definitely is close. Yep, that's me. Stream after a full day event. .NET I just installed HTTP-REPL though. Could not execute because it was not found. Yeah, there you go. Maybe a beer could help. Well, I don't think that I'm going to be able to figure out this HTTP REPL stuff. I got closer to being able to do it. Now I'm just getting a path command, even though I did install it. So I'm not sure what is up with that. And my internet is going up and down quite a bit. So, but yeah, it looks like this should work. And I'm not sure why. It looks like it's coming back. Looks like the internet is back. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, I'm curious if I do... let me run this backend. I'm curious if this works or not. Interesting. All right, I'm going to have to figure this out a little bit tomorrow, maybe. Especially now the internet's kind of going ups and downs, so I do apologize for that. But it's a hotel room, what you're going to do. But we did get Source Link working. Thanks for the subs, the bits. I'm going to go to bed, I think, over here. We're going to get back, put normal stream next week. And hopefully everything is good. But I'll try to figure and debug this more and ask the team what's going on with this HTTP REPL. And I'm not sure. I'm not really... I'll figure this out. I'm going to Google it a lot later. We'll go from there. But thanks for the help, Hassam. I appreciate that as well. Thanks for everyone that stuck around with my interesting internet setup tonight. Hotel setup, it's good. I'll be back next Friday, though. I did only want to stream for an hour, so a hard limit on the hour tonight anyways. But I was a little upset about this HTTP. It should have just worked. I don't know why. It's very strange. Anyways, thanks everyone for hanging out. All 20 of you, 30 of you that hung out with me for a bit with the little internet blip. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you if you're in the UK or in Sweden. Else, I will see you next week on the stream, longest stream next week, right before Ignite, so we'll go from there. All right, everyone, have a good night. Bye.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Hey, Lachlan, thank you for the subscription. Lachlan, I appreciate that. I'm just hanging out. I'm seeing if there's anyone we're going to raid while I still have internet. I'm not sure what's going on. I think John is not streaming